What's going on, guys? My name is the Afk Obby, and today we are going over 5 medium level Ironman money makers. These money makers will be listed by difficulty, and this means number 1 will have easy requirements to start, and number 5 will have the hardest set of requirements of the bunch. Remember, these are medium level money making methods and not the easy money making methods. If you are interested in 5 easy methods, I'll link that video down below. And with that being said, method number 1 is the Giant's Foundry. To participate in the Giants Foundry minigame, simply get 15 smithing, then complete the quest Sleeping Giants. That's right. You could totally complete the Knight's Sword quest, then the Sleeping Giants quest, or 193 Bronze Daggers, then the Sleeping Giants quest. I'd better stop because you guys get the point. It's pretty easy to achieve and begin the minigame. Once you begin the minigame, it'll take a little bit to get used to. 3 portions to the minigame, and it is very centric on being watchful of your heat levels. Your heat can't be too high or too low. I'll link a guide down below, and while you're checking that out, I will have you know that the XP per hour you can expect is about 48k at the lower level bars, and 276k at the highest bars used. GP per hour is 100k plus per hour depending on the bars used and how much GP you spent obtaining those bars. Just using the mithril and steel bars I made from the Motherlode mine and mining iron at the mining guild, I was making over 200k GP per hour. Don't forget to spend the currency at Giants Foundry called Foundry Reputation. You can purchase a smithing outfit with this reputation, the double ammo mold for cannonballs, an ore pack, the colossal blade, and many additional sword molds that have the potential of boosting both XP and GP per hour if used. Coming in at number 2, we have Winter Todd. Unless you were just coming back to the game, or maybe this is your first Ironman, we've all heard of Winter Todd, right? Requiring only level 50 firemaking, you can head to the Winter Todd camp located in the Great Korend. Look forward to a minimum of 150k XP per hour all the way up to 270k XP per hour. That's when you're getting close to the 99 level. Money is dang near the same, I can't even lie. You'll find your GP per hour will vary due to the randomness of the crates, but your loot tab will more than likely average out to about 200k plus GP per hour depending on these specific levels. Herblore, mining, fishing, crafting, farming, and woodcutting. I'll link a tutorial down below on how to complete Winter Todd, but I do have a couple suggestions before you close out on my video and head that way. First set of advice is doing the Druidic Ritual quest to unlock Herblore, and the second set of advice is buying your first house and unlocking the ability to gain construction XP during the Winter Todd minigame. The third set of advice is to level up all the skills I listed to a respectable level so you can reward yourself with better loot. The higher those skill levels are, the better your loot will be when opening those crates. You can obtain the crates from subduing Winter Todd and then level the skills before opening them. 10 HP is highly recommended during Winter Todd due to the damage scaling with your HP, so you could totally bang out solo Winter Todd, get the crates, then spend the time leveling the respective skills. Guardians of the Rift is our number 3, and this is because of the requirements beforehand. The Rune Mysteries quest needs finished, then you have to bang out into the Abyss mini quest and cap it off by completing the Temple of the Eye quest. To add to the terror, Enter the Abyss gets you only a few XP away from 10 runecraft, so please be sure to bring a teleport out, or you can make a quick runecraft run a bit northeast after completing Enter the Abyss so you can do a couple earth runes and knock out that level 10 cap, as well as a requirement for the Varrock Easy Diary. Guardians of the Rift itself is fairly easy once you get used to it. It almost becomes a full cycle of understanding what is going to happen when, and I know that doesn't make sense now, but let me explain a little bit. In its simplest form, the timer ticks down, then you can begin the game. Mine until you see a yellow portal open, go in the portal and mine Guardian Essences, go into an open runecraft portal that you can access either immediately or after achieving the required level or quest. This means like Cosmic is the Lost City, Nature runes require a specific level, Law runes require a specific quest. After you enter the portal, turn the essence into elemental or guardian stones, turn the stones into the guardian in the middle, and repeat that process over and over again. When no portals are available, get the guardian essences from the workbench and continue the process from there. Again, that is the simplest way I can put this minigame. Let it be mentioned that the Guardians of the Rift helper plugin on RuneLite helps tremendously. The plugin gives you a time since portal counter, and you know the portal comes when it hits about 110. It keeps track of how many reward points you currently have and how many potential points you may have after the game ends. Speaking of points, you have to have an equal amount of elemental and catalytic points to begin opening searches from the Rift Guardian. This means that if you have 69,420 catalytic points and only 27 elemental points, you can only search the Rift 27 times. On the bright side, the minigame is 11 times more fun than anything else RuneCraft, and it gives around 30k XP per hour. Also expect to rack in about 60k GP per hour starting out, and that's not bad. Mr. Morrison is going to be very, very happy when you sell all of those runes, because trust me, you got a lot coming. This next one is very simple. After level 50 agility and 50 thieving, get your butt over to the Rogue's Den and obtain all 5 pieces of that Rogue's outfit. Equipping all 5 pieces will grant you double loot when pickpocketing our number 4 moneymaker, Ardoin Knights. Starting at thieving level 55, you can begin pickpocketing already knights, but you will fail, often resulting in you needing to eat. I'd recommend crafting some dodgy necklaces and gathering some food beforehand, as you do get bopped by the knight for 3 HP every time you get caught. And you getting caught, baby. We all get caught. XP and GP rates starting out are a little on the lower end, but only pick up as you go. Expect about 60k GP and XP per hour when starting out at level 55 with the medium Ardoin diary complete and some dodgy necklaces paired with the full rogue's outfit. At level 99 thieving and max efficiency, you will be getting about 3,000 pickpockets per hour and a whopping 250k GP per hour. Not bad for shutting your brain off and endlessly clicking. Last but certainly not least is joining the Friends Chat Thieving Host or Splash Worlds. These can be found by clicking your grouping tab, clicking the yellow smileys, and typing either Friends Chats in that you see on the screen currently letter for letter. These Friends Chats have several splashers throughout the worlds. Get into the Friends Chat, click sort by world, see what world a large group of players are currently on, and hop to that world. Make sure you are in the South Bank and Eastern Varrock so you can attempt to pickpocket the Ardoin Knight that is being attacked and distracted by the splasher. You can tip the splashers if you'd like, only if you're generous. And we're generous on this channel, right? Right? Number 5 is obviously last on this list, and that is the Agility Pyramid. Pesky Agility Pyramid. Don't get me wrong, the Agility Pyramid isn't bad, by any means if I'm being honest with you. It's the ever so dreadful journey to level 70 agility before the Agility Pyramid that makes me want to jump off the top funny bone first. I know what you're going to say, AFK, you can start the Agility Pyramid at level 30, why are you saying 70? Great question. You know that little piece of dead finger skin that you get really close to your fingernail and you think, yeah, I don't want this here, I'd better pull on it, and a whole chunk comes off, and then you keep pulling it and it gets wider and wider and longer, and it becomes extremely painful and sore? Yeah, that's the Agility Pyramid before level 70, baby. If anything, it becomes bearable in the 60s, and at the 60 level range, it's still as painful as a Raider Scooter's 720 spinneroonie straight into the cankle. Take AFK's word for it and get at least 70. At 70, the only failable obstacle is the jump gaps, and at level 75 agility, it is impossible to fail any obstacle. You know what that means, right? 44k XP and 260k GP per hour at max efficiency. You and I both know you aren't here for medium efficiency. Are you? Am I? Are we? No. Just medium money makers. We're full throttle clicking. And that's all for our video today. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did these help you at all, or have you already done all of these? I respond to every single comment, good or bad, so feel free to spark a conversation down below or suggest any new money makers. I've done 5 easy, I've done 5 medium, so it's only fitting that I do 5 hard next. Have an amazing day and thank you so much for watching.